everybody. This is Dehm here, Angel by the Minute. So, today I'm going to talk about meditation. Why should we meditate? Well, there's a lot of benefits to meditation. It actually helps regulate your nervous system, helps with stress, helps you focus, lowers your blood pressure, lowers your heart rate. Of course, if you're doing it properly, it will do all those things. And metaphysically and spiritually, it's just great for the planet. Because when you meditate, you are getting in touch with the divine within you. Eventually. And I say eventually because first, meditation is going to clear out a lot of grooves in your nervous system. Well, what do I mean by that? So we create grooves in our nervous system as we experience things, and it doesn't matter if it's a positive thing or a negative thing. It doesn't really matter. Everything we experience causes a groove in our nervous system. So I want you to imagine there is a circle with an infinity symbol in the middle. Okay, a figure 8 laying on its side, that's an infinity symbol. So you have this circle, you have the infinity symbol in the middle, and that's your nervous system. Your whole body. So in the source, your divine spark, is the infinity symbol in the middle. Okay, so the point of meditation is to get from the surface of your mind back to source. Okay, so you're going from the outside edge of the circle into the center towards the infinity symbol or source. Okay, source energy. So when you meditate, you slowly move from the outside of the circle into the center. Okay, and as you do this, think of this as a record. Okay, and every experience you've ever had created a groove in your nervous system or a groove in the record. Okay, so you have the circle, it has grooves all around it. Okay, as you move from the outside of your mind to the center, you're erasing parts of every groove from the outside edge into the center. Okay, so little by little, you're erasing those grooves. Okay, so eventually you will have a clear nervous system. Okay, but every day we're always getting more stress, more things, more grooves in our nervous system because we're constantly experiencing things. So it can take a long time to remove enough grooves out of your nervous system to really reach the center. But it's well worth it to try to do this, because as you erase things, you will find that you'll have more peace in your mind. Your monkey mind thoughts that constantly are going and making you nervous and anxious will quiet down. Okay? So I teach people how to meditate, just beginner meditations. First, we do some guided meditations. We might do some walking meditations. There's all kinds of ways to meditate. Some people don't like to just sit still. They're too antsy to do that. They don't like to sit still to meditate. Well, you can meditate walking. It's nice to walk a labyrinth if you have one in your area. A lot of churches have labyrinths, inside or outside, that you can walk. Or you can make your own if you like to do that in your yard or your garden. Some people like to make labyrinths with stones. I've seen them with box hedges, with different plants. If you're into that thing, into gardening, it makes a really nice look to your garden to make a labyrinth. So there's many ways to meditate. Okay, just the act of gardening, even some people consider a meditation. Okay, so there's many ways to do this. and we can talk about that if you'd like a consultation, if you'd like to learn to meditate, or you'd like to explore different ways. Just contact me at angelbytheminute.com. Through my email, debbiedim@gmail.com, or you can call me 808-856-1962, and we can set something up. And I'll also be posting some guided meditations that you can do. And a guided meditation is when you sit quietly, do some deep breathing, and then you go into a state by my voice telling you like different steps to go to, things to visualize, so that you have something to focus on. And that's a good way for beginning meditation students to start. So we'll do some of those too on my videos. So stay tuned for new videos, and I promise I will post at least once a week some kind of video. So put in the comments below if you'd like to see any particular metaphysical topics that you'd like me to speak about, and I'll be happy to put it on my list. Thanks, and have a great day and a wonderful holiday season.